Hi everyone, today I want to talk to you about surviving the holidays. Holiday season is coming, and this video, I think I've done one before, but I just wanted to kind of do a fresh one and go over some of the techniques that you can use in order to get yourself through the holidays. And I know that for a lot of people, it kind of depends. There's two types of people out there. Some people have an actually easier time during the holidays because they get to focus on other things and get into the positive mode. But what I see for most people who have OCD is that it's actually more difficult for them to deal with the holidays because it's almost like you have to act happy. You have to be happy, and that have to makes it very, very difficult. So in order to overcome that, there's some things you can do. First of all, when you are when the holidays are about to happen, so you're going to your family's house or somebody's coming to your house, or you're going on vacation, what you want to do is not set the bar too high. Because if you start to say to yourself, I have to feel good, it's very important that I have a good time, that I enjoy myself, that pressure is going to make it very difficult for you. So instead saying, you know what, I'm going to feel how I'm going to feel. And yes, I will most likely have OCD thoughts because I have them every other day. So why would it be different during the holidays, right? And when I do get the thoughts, I'm going to do my best not to pay attention to them. I'm going to use the holiday and the people around me to refocus, to talk and kind of take my mind off of it as much as possible. But it's not going to be perfect, and it's going to be fine however it's going to be. That way what you're doing is you're taking the pressure off and at the same time allowing yourself to refocus. So I find that that really is a lot more helpful in terms of starting to feel better, while you have to deal with all of this additional stuff, right? But generally, I would say that if you are feeling worse, really, try to, as much as possible, think of a holiday as another day. That it's not anything, I mean, it is special, but it is just another day. You will get through it, and it's going to be fine, And don't make it for, okay, well, if I don't recover, then I'll never recover. Like, if I don't recover by the holiday, then I'll never recover. It's nothing that's, set in stone, This is just one day. After that day, your recovery process will continue. If during that day you're not feeling so good, you try to do the best you can out of it, right? Also, before the holidays, don't stress yourself out the days before, because that stress is gonna sink into OCD, and the more pressure you put on yourself with everything else, like presents and all of that stuff, the worse you will feel. You want to stay busy so OCD doesn't act up too much on you, but at the same time, you don't want to overdo it because you still want to be focused on your recovery, And always, whenever you're doing anything, including during the holiday season, you want to make sure that you're always watching from a third-person perspective. Where are your thoughts? Are your thoughts where you want them to be, or are they on some OCD topic, which you probably had a million times before and nothing ever came true before, so why would it now, right? So pulling back and saying, you know what, they're not where I want them to be. I'm going to switch them to something else, and continuously doing that as you're progressing through the day. But I would say that if you really do want to make sure that you feel good during your or holidays, depending on if we're talking about like the Christmas season or about vacations or whatever, if you want to feel good, start working on it before you go. So you don't start the day you get there, right? But before you go, make sure that the few days before you're really focusing on your recovery, really focusing on doing the right things. I hope you find these tips helpful. If you would like to have more information about OCD, please visit youhaveocd.com. There's a private recovery program there with me. There's ebooks. There's lots of information about OCD recovery. So please check that out. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.